Man crosses the line, let the story commence. This guy called Craig, and his partner was always just a wee bit, always took it right up to the edge in work. He was always hiding things and all that and kind of annoying people, and then he would sort of stop it. And all it took was for somebody like him to have the same sort of partner, and they would sort of go a wee bit further, right up to the edge of a fucking cliff, almost a wee bit like that. There wasn't anybody like that, fortunately. Some of his pals are like that, though. Anyway, one of his pals actually applied for a job in his workplace, which is a call centre, and it was his pal John. His pal John came in, and the two of them, they went too far. Some of the partner, they forgot they were in the workplace, and Craig's partner just kind of crossed the line a wee bit. It was Craig, John, and there's this other guy called Graham, and Craig and Graham were sort of taking the piss at each other a wee bit. John chipped in with something that was a wee bit too far. It was alright, but it sort of egged Craig on a wee bit, and Craig went, you're right. And then it said something awful to Graham. Awful. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It was today he had an illness. He had a kind of illness 6 months back. That was kind of serious, but it was all right. It was kind of touch and go. It was fine. He was fine. That was him fine now. But Craig did a wee joke about, it would have been basically he joked that it would have been good if you died. It would have been good if you had died. And it was today with John getting the job and all that. It was meant to be a joke. It was meant to be a bit of a joke. But Graham went like that. And then John said something, Craig went like that. Better get back to work. Come on, John. And then Craig went up to Graham. I don't want you to say what it is, because you'll think that I'm coming up with this and it's no me that's coming up with it. It was Craig. Craig went up to Graham in the kitchen later that day and said, Graham, listen, see about... Oh no, is it about what you said? Aye, it's fine, honestly. I knew you were going to apologise. Don't worry. I feel fucking terrible. I think it's because... No, don't blame your pal. Don't blame your pal. It was you. On your behaviour. But it's fine. Alright, aye, sorry. And then, right, alright. And then Craig walked out the kitchen. And Graham was right. He did almost try to kind of blame John. But he wasn't trying to blame John. He was just trying to say that Craig was admitting that he has got a weakness for peer pressure and showing off. He admitted it's his own weakness. He wasn't saying it's John's fault. He actually did own his behaviour. And Craig just sort of stood there in the middle of the office, just ready to... He's got to go back into the kitchen. And turned around, Graham was actually coming out of the kitchen with 2 cups of tea. And Craig went, listen, in case it's like, if I'm no blamed, there's a tea for you. Oh, is that for me? And Craig went to take this. Graham had made him a tea, just almost as a kind of peace offering. And Craig went to take the cup, but Graham was holding it by the handle. And Craig went to take it like that, and it was right. And he went, he said, and there was a kind of confusion, like, Craig wanted Graham to let go of the handle quickly, so that Craig could quickly go like that, and then put it, like that, right? Right. So that he could go, and then use the handle. What Graham thought he was doing was, just, like, I'm going to let go. I'm going to let go because it's so hot. So Graham didn't let go of the handle, no yet, because he wasn't sure if Craig was going to just let go and the cup was going to fall. Craig could have just let go of this hot thing, but he wasn't sure if Graham was about to let go of the handle. Do you know what I mean? There was a bit of, oh shit. So it's like, fucking drop, down it went. Right? John laughed. And Graham saw John laughing. And just something made him think that Craig was at it. And Craig, well, like, to Craig, could you stop it, you guys? Could you guys just stop it? And the boss, one of the bosses out there, was like, what's going on? What's been going on today with you lot? And Craig went, oh, right, sorry, it was a cup was too hot. Yeah, right. And Graham walked away, and Craig went, I'll clean it up then. And then he went away to get paper towels, and on his way there, he's just like, oh, no, fuck it. And he walked back to Graham. He's like, no, Graham, it was you that dropped it. And John said, just leave it, it's cool. This isn't, and Craig said to John, this isn't a thing. And this isn't a funny thing. I'm not trying to wind you up, Graham. That was you that dropped it. Right? It was too hot. I said, what is going on with you guys today? Can you stop it? I have someone on a call here who can hear you. And then Craig went like, here, fuck this. And Craig went away to the toilet. And he came back. And he went like that to Graham, here, peace off, and let's just shake. I'm sorry, my fault, I'm sorry. Shake. And Graham went like that to shake, and in Craig's horn was a shite. He had palmed it like a magician. You know, like they can put a wee ball there, and you can palm it like that. So it looks, you could do that look. It looks like you've not got anything in your horn, but you've got it kinda in the creases there. He had a shite. He rolled it into a ball like a dung beetle. One of his shites. Well, sorry. He went like that. Squeezed it. Like if you think of the thermal paste you put on a processor, you just put a wee bit, and when you press it down, it spreads. That's what happened. And Graham went like, oh, for God's sake. And Craig went, ha ha ha. And Graham went like, all right, that's us. Like, stop it now. That was a good one. And John went like that. You took that too far. And Craig went, no, I didn't. You shut up, you. You're getting it, I know you, cunt. And John went like that. Oh, you're like, Craig, you're off the chart. And the boss went like that. What was that? What was that that's going on there? And Craig went like, you can fuck up, I know you, cunt. And the boss went like, hey, you, got somebody on a call here. You're getting a pay rise for that. Oh, I meant pay cut. And Craig went like, you said first answer counts. And he got a pay rise of £100,000 a month. The end. And you know what the funny thing is? I don't know if you could tell there when I was telling the story. That wasn't actually an improv story. That happened. I changed one or two of the names. Just so that nobody gets embarrassed. The guy called Craig was actually called John. The guy called John was actually called Craig. But the Graham guy, it sounds the same, but his name was Graham. But I changed it from an H to an E, A-E. It's actually H. Completely different name. I don't want to talk about anybody else involved in the story. There's other people around, obviously. The boss, I don't want to talk about him. That happened to me 21 years ago to this day. To the day. Do you want to know which guy I was? I was sitting right next to John, watching the whole thing. They didn't think I was watching, but I was. I was sitting right next to him like this, look. That's why you didn't hear me in that story. Very sneaky. Very sneaky. They thought I was they thought I was just another drone. Another drone. Another worker bee. Just sitting there getting over it, don't pay attention. Just soaking it all up. I thought one day I'm gonna need these stories. One day.